Hello, fellow flows. How are you today? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I really had a relaxing weekend, so that was nice. We are going to have our Love Warrior message, so I hope you guys are ready. And let's jump right into it. So, a lot of you are not allowing goodness, not allowing blessings, or not allowing growth to come into your life because you're repeating the same lessons. Repeating the same drama. You're allowing the same stuck energy, the same stuck habits, the same stress, anxiety, the same mental strains to drain you. So it's like you guys are going in a circle because this is how life works. Lessons repeat themselves if we do not overcome them, if we do not learn from them, if we don't learn from the people and the drama around us, if we don't learn from. So this is spirituality, um, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Right? Yeah, mind, body, spirit. So physically, mentally, and spiritually, you're not allowing yourself to grow because you're keeping the same habits. You're keeping the same entourage. You're keeping the same strain. The things that you know that are not good for you, you're holding onto them tightly because it is all you know. So it's not allowing you to create a new celebration. It's not allowing you to create that growth emotionally. It's not allowing you to attract the people that are meant for you. This was reversed, that are meant for you to help you go get to greater heights. It's not allowing the sun to come out because you're still going into that negativity. You're still holding on to those physical aspects that are not allowing you to grow. You're not allowing yourself to build a new foundation. You're not allowing yourself to go in that new direction, to go forward because you're holding on, guys. And so with this love warrior message, I'm telling you guys to let go. It is really hard. I've been doing a lot of healings, and I know it's really hard to release. And sometimes you cannot do it on your own. You have to ask for help, and that's why I say come to me. We're doing new healings. We're doing new. I have my two new programs. Yes, the website is still in maintenance, but I have my two new programs. One is a 2-day healing program. The other one is a 10-week life vision program. And then I have my $15 1-day energy and healing 1-hour reading. So if you need help, if you need to remove that mental strain, if you need to release those blockages, if you need to release that emotional strain, if you need to cry, if you need to yell, if you need to talk to somebody about a situation that is not getting better, then ask for help. It doesn't have to be necessarily from me. It can be from family members. It could be from loved ones. It could be from friends. It could be from anybody that you know, that when you talk to them, they make you feel released. When you talk to them, they make you feel that joy. They make you feel celebrated. They make you feel like you can do it. They make you feel like blessings are coming in. They make you feel like you're close to God. They make you feel like you're close to yourself. They make you feel like you're close to your mission, what you're supposed to be experiencing in this physical realm. Because if you keep holding on to those things, guys, you are never going to be able to sleep well. You are never going to be able to rest well. You are never going to be able to move forward in the direction that the stars have aligned for you. So it is really important to let go sometimes. And I know that you can't always visualize who that person without these problems is, but you can always try to picture who you want to be. Go back to your childhood self. Your childhood self was seeing life as a bright new experience, and that's what we always want to feel, that bright new experience, that whatever day we're going into is going to be a bright new experience with bright new lessons. And some of those lessons are harsh, but it's only meant for your growth. It's only meant to push you forward. It's meant to keep you growing, because that is our natural state, right? We're always growing, whether it's in wisdom, whether it's in physicality, and even if the physicality goes down, the wisdom goes up. That is our natural state. So stop holding on to these things that are not helping you. Stop holding on to these things that are just bringing you down and constantly draining you and preventing you from really appreciating life, and preventing you from really appreciating yourself, your self-worth, because that's what it all comes down to. The reason you're holding on to these things is because you don't believe in your own self-worth. You don't believe that you're worth it. You don't believe that you deserve it. But the truth is, we all deserve it. The moment we were born, we deserve to live this life. No matter what circumstances we came into, we deserve to live and fulfill our true nature in this life. So let go, guys. Release. And really try to understand what is going on in my head, what is going on in my mind, what is going on in my heart. Where do I feel stable? Where do I feel unstable? Where do I feel like I can grow more? And that will start sparking the solutions for you to do better. So that's our love warrior message. And now let us get into action steps. Advice from spirit, advice from God, advice from love, the source, your guides. Oops. Oh, let's pause. Alright guys, so we got a lot of flyouts. Just so you know, I paused the videos just so that it doesn't get too long. I don't want it to be draining and too much for you guys. So it's better to get straight to the message. Alright, so you got a lot of flyouts. General message. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. We all have that. You guys know we're energetic beings. The first organ that is developed in the womb is the heart, and the heart allows us to sense energy. It allows us to emanate energy. Usually when things are about to happen or we feel uneasy, we feel it in the heart. Then we feel it in our gut and our brain, okay? So follow your intuition. A lot of the things that are happening nowadays, they all want to outsource that information. They don't want you to trust your gut. They don't want you to trust your sense of self. They don't want you to trust what you know to be true in your body. They want you to Google it. They want you to look for it on YouTube. They want you to, even you guys watching me on YouTube, it's just to really spark those questions in your head. But I want you guys to go do your own research. That's why I don't tell you guys about what my research. I have done a lot of research on what is going on in the world. I've done a lot of research on what is going on in the body for people. I've done a lot of research on myself, and that's how I was really able to step into my power. It took it took a lot of courage for me to come out as a healer because, as I said, I grew up Christian. But because I know in my heart that this is what I'm supposed to do, no matter what the society says, no matter what the norm is, that I'm doing it. So I want you guys to step into that power as well. Your intuition will tell you what you are meant to do. And I've known since I was a kid that I wanted to be a healer. But because when I went to school, that's not what was given to me, I went into psych and human relations, because I wanted to help people. So I was like, okay, since we're in the corporate world, then the best way I'll be able to help people is by getting into their mind, is by learning about relationships, is by learning about, how people interact. But it did really help, but it's not exactly what I wanted to do. It's what I put myself into so that I can get accepted by society. Okay? Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. This one is telling you that you have wisdom within your veins. You have wisdom within your body. You have wisdom within the lines on your hands. You have wisdom within your eyes. You have wisdom within yourself. You have ancestors that have imprinted on you their wisdom, their journey. And so you can look within yourself and find that. If you're strained, if you're contracted, if you're holding on to the things that don't allow you to bloom, then you're not going to be able to tap into that wisdom. But when you release, when you let go, when you're peaceful, when you're calm, when you understand who you truly are, you can tap into that wisdom. And that's what life wants for you. Okay, share your song, frequency of your sound, diving deep. Whales, they go around and they spread their sound around the world, and they try to spread love because they're really wise beings. You guys can do your research on that as well. You are being called to do that as well. What is your sound? What is your uniqueness? And check out my uniqueness video. Sorry, I don't know what's up. I need a little bit of water. What is your sound? What is your uniqueness? What is your weirdness? What is your tick? What are the things that you love? You can use that and integrate it into your career. You can use that and integrate it into your spirituality. You can integrate it into your relationships to be your true and authentic self. Share your song. Okay? Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. This is about letting go of the things that don't serve you. This is letting go of your coping mechanisms when it comes to stress, letting go of your addictions. I told you guys that I haven't been drinking or smoking for a while now, right? And my dreams are so potent. I'm understanding my subconscious. I'm understanding why I'm seeing certain things in my dreams. And it's really helping me to cope with life. It's really helping me to be more patient, because I'm not a patient person, if you guys know me. But it's allowing me to really understand where I'm going. It's allowing me to really understand what my subconscious is telling me. It's really allowing me to understand how the spiritual world and the physical world are merging together. So Let go, guys, so that you can let more good in. Let go so that you can see more of yourself. Okay. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. I want to read that one to you guys. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Okay. I'm going to read those two to you guys. And you guys got the blue flame last time as well. So let's start with the blue flame. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of awakening, receiving visions, receiving messages, signals in your body that you should be changing stuff, and that you're experiencing things out of the ordinary. Okay? In the West, we know little about the process of awakening, which is really true, but it's something that we've always had historically. But they don't want you, I'm going to say, they don't want you to awaken because it is more beneficial for you to be ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. Once you start to awaken and understand what is really going on around you, once you start to awaken and understand who you really are, you need to make drastic changes that are not really part of the norm. And it kind of fucks up our economy, it fucks up the businesses, it fucks up this whole system that they've built on blood, okay? So it's not beneficial. So it can be scary, but you're being called to treat yourself with tender care. Okay, you have the potential for healing and upgrading your cellular structure, and I tell you guys that through your natural state is healing. When the baby is in the womb, he creates his cells, he creates his structures, right? When you get a cut, you create those cells. You don't really have to think about it, but you need to put yourself in the conditions to be able to create those optimal cells. So that's what we're letting go so that you can create that optimal life, okay? Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's a lot messier and a lot more difficult than most of us believe. And it's true. That's why I say get some help, get some support. Because once you awaken, it's like, damn, this is what's really going on. Damn, I really need to find who my true self is so that I can overcome these things. Because think about it, with all the negativity that's going on, we're still prospering, right? We're still, making advancements. But imagine we allow ourselves to release that negativity, allow ourselves to put ourselves in optimal conditions where we can be in this day and age right now. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, treat this time, and it never ends, the awakening process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate extreme changes you're going through. Okay? This is the mantra that I would like you guys to say. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that is right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. What are the lessons that you are meant to learn? You can think about this right before you go to bed, and then set an intention before you go to bed. If you guys want to do dream work, set an intention so that the dreams allow you to see the problems that you have and allow you to come up with solutions that you can start integrating into your life right away. And then the cosmic heart, 48. When you surrender to a state of devotion, you find yourself flowing with all of life. You're being called to refocus your attention deep within, to the intelligence of your own heart, to bow with deep reverence to your inner temple, to live your life in devotion to this place, to make your life one big moving prayer. Perhaps you've felt a bit off kilter lately, sensing that the potency of why you're doing things has gotten a little watered down or weak. I was talking to people this weekend that they can sense the transition that's happening in our world, but they didn't really understand what was going on. So once we started doing the healings, they were like, damn, it makes sense. Everybody is sensing it in their heart, in their chakras. But when you don't know what's going on, it's kind of hard to really, feel like what you're doing is potent. So it becomes watered down. So really, guys, trust your intuition. Don't try to outsource this. Try to understand what's going on. You can find certain YouTube videos that will tell you, but just sitting with yourself, meditating and understanding what is going on in your body, in your energy, will help a lot. Perhaps you've forgotten what made you start doing them in the first place. If so, this is your call to take a moment and reconnect with the truth at the very center of your heart. Get back to the essence of what you're about. Devote your life to what you care most about. Turn your gaze deep, 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 deep within. There are seasons for harvesting and seasons for sowing. Right now, you're being called to plant your soul seeds and sing them with deep devotion, to feed them with the sweet waters of your own soul, so you lose yourself in the potency of what it is that most expands your heart, to live your life according to what makes you come alive, rather than what everyone thinks, to make your life one big moving prayer, okay? And I'm not telling you guys to go outside and do some big moves. Just think about when you were a child. Think about right now. What is it that you want to be experiencing? What is the life that you want to create? And devote yourself to that. Devote yourself wholeheartedly to that. Let go of the things that are preventing you from doing that. So yes, those are your action steps, guys. I hope that was clear. If you need help, holla at your girl. And then last but not least, the essential oil of the day. Y'all know I love my essential oils. I diffuse them. I put them on my body. I drink them. Soon I'm going to plant them. So let's do that. All right, guys. So essential oils of the day are lime, which purifies and alleviates overwhelming feelings. So releasing those emotions that are preventing you from tapping into what you really want. Oregano, which is really strong. You can put it in your food as well, guys. Or if you have the non-internal, you can't take it internally, the essential oil, simply put it on your temples, put it on here, put it behind your ears. This one releases limitations and discomforts, okay? So we're all talking about releasing so that you can step into your true power. So oregano, lime, and birch, which build strength and comfort. So after releasing emotionally and releasing physically the discomforts, then you want to build up your strength, you want to build up your courage, right? So birch will help you with that. So those are essential oils of the day. I hope you guys appreciate the message. If there's something that you guys have a question about or that's something that you guys didn't agree with, put it in the comment section or contact me on i.justflow, which is my Instagram. My website should be up. I will confirm once I have a deadline when it will be up. Hope you guys have a great day.